Hey guys, it's me, it's your boy, it's Jake, I'm the Mad Italian, and I'm here, I'm back. Hopefully there's not that much of an echo, because I'm in my new apartment, and there's a little bit of an echo, and hopefully there's not too much reverb. But there's something that I want to talk about, something that's been going on for a while, and something that I really just want to go ahead and address, and it's more on the happier side of things, at least to me. So, Helldivers 2, I'm sure you guys have heard of it. I'm sure you guys know about it. It's a very popular game. It's a very good game at this, as well. And as of recording it, this audio right now, it is the 16th of August, and we are about a week away from Helldivers 2 coming out on Xbox, August 26th. So we are 10 days away from this game coming out on Xbox. And let me just go ahead and say that I can truly say that this basically marks the end of the console wars. And let me just go ahead and say, thank fucking God that this marks the end of the console wars, because the console wars as of now has been a dead-ass topic for a long time. It's something that has been going on, and listen, I'm saying this as someone who partook in console wars as well. I grew up starting as a Nintendo kid, then I was an Xbox kid for a long time because I was a big Halo fan, and I have continued to shit on Sony, but that's mainly because I think Sony, not just Sony, but like all companies just have very shitty practices. But now that we have Helldivers coming out for Xbox, and there's also the possibility of Halo ODST collabs as well. If we can get armor packs, that's going to be freaking amazing as well. But the fact that we're getting this game on almost every console from Xbox, PC, and PlayStation, and you can, not only that, you can all play together. We are truly in a golden age where console wars has officially ended. Now, does that mean that people are still going to say my console is better than yours? Yes, of course. People are always going to be doing that. That's always going to be a thing. But honestly, it kind of goes, it's less about taking a side and more rolling your eyes. Because no one really gives a shit about like what console you use. Because I used to be that high and mighty dickhead when I first got my PC, where I am so much better than everybody because I have a PC. But I had this in my first apartment, and now I'm having it again. Like, I do value being able to play games on a console, to sit down on a couch and play using a controller. I do really value that experience. And I'm just really happy that we can get past that. You know, everyone always talks about the exclusives. There's always the exclusives that people have. But now, it also kind of warms my heart that when Helldivers first came out, there was a lot of people that were like, hey, let's bring this out to Xbox. Let's have everyone join in on this. It was part of the meme. It was part of the trend that was going on, where it's like, hey, the Xbox players have the most experience in this because they've stopped alien invasions before. And it was just it was a cool little moment. And I gotta say, I don't know if they were the first ones to do it, but I think we gotta give thanks to Fortnite, because I think they were the ones that really popularized that idea. It's like, hey, let's make cross-platform into a thing. Let's make it so that we can have players on different consoles play with each other. And say what you will about Fortnite, but that's honestly, that was a bold and also really big move for this community. Being able to play with other players on like multiple different consoles is a big deal. And it's continuing to be a big deal. It's continuing to be this kind of a step further in kind of uniting the community. Because the thing about the gaming community is that we always, much like the wrestling community, much like the Warhammer community, the Star Wars community, is that we constantly will fight each other until an outside source shit talks us, and then we work together to fight them. But this is one of those cases where we can actually work together and all agree, hey, I'm happy to have a game where we can all just have a good time together. It doesn't matter what console we're on, we can just do it. And we're really at the point where the only company that is capable of getting away with having exclusives and having like their own unique console is Nintendo. Because Xbox has long given up on having their own exclusives, even though they market it as exclusives, because all their games come out on PC, like the same day. And PlayStation, while they might be a little slower to it, they have their games released on PC as well. Not everything. I'm still waiting for fucking Infamous 2 to come out on PC, or Bloodborne, God for fucking bid. But it's one of those. But like even then, like all the modern games, like they'll eventually come to PC. Like Sony's just slower at it. It takes them a little bit longer. But Nintendo truly is the only one that can kind of get away with it, and mainly just due to the fact that I can't really imagine playing my Switch games on anything else other than a Switch. And I know you guys in the comment section are going to be like, oh, just get an emulator. Yeah, whatever. You do you. I just prefer to play it on the Switch. I haven't gotten a Switch 2 yet. I'm not going to get a Switch 2, at least for, like, maybe a few years. And I'm not, let me just go ahead and say, I am not defending Nintendo's business practices with, like, the $80 price tag. That's complete, that is a whole fucking can of worms. But that, it goes without saying that, I mean, that also can just be issues within, like, pricing and gaming issues. I talked about this before in my backlog video a few months ago. But when it comes to actually, like, console wars, that has really just, it felt like that's kind of ended. It's been ending for a while. People haven't really given a shit as much about console wars and which console does what better, because now people just want to come home and just enjoy playing their game, and sometimes they just want to play with their friends, and now we're getting into a point where we are more connected with the different consoles and the different platforms that we have now than we ever were before. And it's just something that I think is a really good thing. We've really kind of taken a great step forward, and I'm really excited for it to come out on Xbox, because I got some friends on Xbox that have been wanting to play Helldivers for quite some time, so I'm happy that we're going to be able to. So, yeah, it's a good thing. I just wanted to go ahead and check in with you guys. But yeah, console wars are ending. Thank God the war is over. So check your mouths, find your chairs, and get set for a combat drop. I'll see you guys on the battlefield, troopers. Take care.